come from KCB and I deal with cards. And when we talk about cards, we are talking about that plastic that is in your pocket and it has a chip and we use it to pay. We are also talking about that card or that plastic that is in your pocket or in your wallet or in your handbag that you have not used in a long time. I'm also going to talk about something new. It's an innovation, it's something new in the bank, and it's also going to be new in the industry. And we are now talking about the virtual card, whereby you do not necessarily need to have a card that is now in your pocket. You'll have it embedded on your phone. Right? I'm going to talk about it now. When I talk about now KCB card industry, we are talking of a business that we started in 1995. Much older than the bank, but the industry of cards is much younger than me. Maybe remote, we can go to the first presentation, to the first page. And the innovation about the cards is to make it, the bank decided that they don't want to be left behind, and they also want to be the market leaders in the card industry, whereby using the cards, we are making it easier for the customer to access the bank, to access money that is held in their accounts. Now, even money that they don't have. And that is why then we came up with the industry, with the element of now lending to customers using the cards. But you then go ahead and appraise and give the customer what is theirs within their level. One thing that I'm going to give you as an assurance within the banking sector is that all our cards are PCI compliant. The payment card industry, they are compliant to an extent that we have signed to a set of rules that have been set by the data security standards that we do not disclose the customer's data. What that one means, the customer's data mean their telephone number, even their name, their location, the amount of money that they have, and even what they have actually done. That transaction is only between the parties involved. The person you are paying and the person who is paying. Any other third party, we cannot disclose, and we are a signatory to that statute. We go to the next. In card business, we have got 3 departments, or 3 areas that we do cover. One of them is the one that I have just talked about, the one of issuing the physical cards or the plastic cards that is in our pockets, embedded on our phones, or maybe in our handbags. I encourage you to continue using it. It is much easier than maybe carrying cash. Most of you, I know you will agree with me, there have been instances whereby you have given out money to make a payment, but at the end of the day, you fail to get enough change, or you are definitely given the wrong change. At some point, you are told you have given out a payment of maybe 1,000, and you are paying for something that is worth, let's say, 900 shillings. That person asks you, do you have 200 shillings? Or you are making a payment of 980. The person is telling you, please take these sweets because we do not have 20 bob. The cards are coming. The cards came to sort out that problem. Then we have the card acquiring department. Please go back, please. We have the card acquiring department. Card acquiring means the people who are going to make use of that card. People who are going now to extract money from your account or to retrieve money from your account so that it can get into their end. So they are now acquiring your money. For the issuing, you are giving them your money. That is how the names came. We are giving, so we issue. But when it comes to acquiring, we are now getting. To make it simple, if you have a KCB terminal, or for those places that have got KCB terminals or KCB POSs or PDQs, in short, we call it PDQ, that is process data quickly, or POS, that is a point of sale machine. Those are the people now we call the card acquirers, or our merchants in our language. We have got so many, and they are reliable, and almost in each and every county. I wish that some would have given the 5th person a chance to talk about their country, their company. KCB is the 2nd company after Kenya Police that has a presence in all counties. There are many companies that do not have presence in all counties, but KCB, at least we have that advantage that we are present in all the counties that we have in Kenya. The 47 of them, we have gone to the subsidiaries, South Sudan, DRC, Burundi, Rwanda, all those places. Then we go to the third area, Very fantastic. It's an innovation, and you will not find it in many other banks. One of them being the partnerships. And this partnership, we mean that we are going to work together. It is a tripartite agreement whereby KCB comes together with East African Cables, and then now the customers, our customers now, those who have got KCB cards, regardless of the type of card, they can, sorry, I'm not marketing for East African Cables. I'm just giving an example of East African Cables who are also our partners, and I can see them here. It's good for me to acknowledge them. So a customer will come to KCB, we'll go to East African Cables. They say that I want to purchase cables. They are valued for, let's say, about 100,000 Kenya shillings. We give them a discount. That is and if you do not go with a KCB card, for example, if you go and pay via M-Pesa, or you go and pay via any other card or via cash, you will not get that discount of 10% that we are giving. And that is because you are buying from East African Cables, who are our partners, or you are buying through through a KCB card. To even make it better, we are even financing to an extent that you go home with the item that you are purchasing. You go home with the item that you are purchasing, but then we are left recovering money from you on a monthly basis, and we have extended it up to 12 months. In discounts, depending on the company depending on the discount that the company wishes to extend to the bank, to the customer. It can be 35%, it can even be 5%. But they are definitely giving discounts. We extended for a period of up to 12 months. And all our partners, we have agreed with them. Extend a discount for that person who is paying via a KCB debit card or a KCB credit card or a KCB prepaid card. Or if this customer wants to purchase and pay in installments, complete this form with them, send the forms to us, we give that approval in a record 2 hours. We release the goods. We have got so many in all sectors of the industry. Talk of them, and I'll tell you. The only one I think we do not have an arrangement is Unga. Maybe he needs to see me so that we can talk. All right? Yes? Okay, fine. Let me go to the next. Credit cards. Let me give some insight. Sometimes back, cards, actually even when you talk of a credit card, now it sends down a shiver someone's spine. But now what we are saying is, let me explain to you what a credit card is, let me tell you what you can do with a credit card, and let me tell you how can a credit card work well for you. Number one, if I want to when I explain about a credit card, I'm just saying, you are paying today, or rather, you are buying today, the bank is giving you the loan. You are using the card, and then you are paying later. And that card has a loan limit. Please go to the next slide. You are paying at a later date. It's spend now, pay later. So that's simple. As little as 10 shillings, and as much as the bank can afford to give you. We give how much we can afford to. We risk the much that we can afford to lose from you. So if we find that your risk level is only 10,000, we'll give you 10,000. If we find that your risk is up to maybe 10 million, we'll give you up to 10 million. I'll show you how easy it is for you to get a credit card, and also how easy to apply for it. But let me also explain to you about a credit card. You are given time to pay. Please ensure that when you owe someone money, even a bank is an entity, when you owe someone money, just pay on time. It's that simple. How we do it is, we give you a notification. We tell you that in the next 15 days, arrange to pay this amount of money. If you don't pay, then that is now when the card or the facility starts accruing interest and other charges associated with it. So it is always good that you service your credit card on time. And if you want it to work, if you want it to work well, very well for you, pay it within that stipulated time. In KCB, 15 days. To make it better, if you don't want to pay with interest, because it is the only facility in the bank that you can get that does not have a loan interest attached to it, provided you pay within 15 days. Any other loan you pay, even if you take today and pay tomorrow, there is interest. Next. Is it the benefits? Yes. You get up to 45 days of interest-free period. I have talked about it. Looking at today is 31st. If your billing cycle is starting on 31st, that means it will end next month on 30th. So you have got a whole 30 days to spend that money on that credit card. After that, on the 30th day of your cycle, that is 30th of April, the bank will send you a statement whereby we are telling you on 15th of May, make a payment of this amount of money. If you have spent 10,000, pay 10,000. If you pay the 10,000, you pay without interest. If you pay a portion of the 10,000, that portion that you have paid attracts no interest. That portion you have not paid now will be charged, and the interest is very small, only 3.5%. Others 13%. About our cards, they are all our credit cards, all of them are supported by either MasterCard or Visa. They are all multinationals. So you'll go anywhere in this world and this card will be accepted. Payment is completed. What you're just required to do is give a report to the bank or a request to the bank and say, look, I am going to Germany. I'll be there between this date and this date, and I want to be using my card. I will need it whitelisted. Now that one gives you now the security that the customer would require. Number one, assurance that they can get money. Number two, assurance that they can get their money is secure. Okay, 24-hour support. Now about the deals, you can please take note of that. Please go back to that slide. The next one. Yes, about the HTTPS that link, please take note of it. That is the link that you can use to access all our deals and all the partners that we have arranged with any other partner. Next slide, please. Now, we have got various types of credit cards, various types of credit cards, and they are segmented based on the kind of limit that the customer wants. This one now, we have the smallest, that is for the mass market. We call it the International Classic. Initially, it was the initial card that we were issuing as a bank. Next. I'm being told that my time is running. The next one is the gold card. It actually looks the same, it just looks like gold. That is the visual. This code is now for the middle segment of people. That is people who have got a salary of between 200,000 shillings up to 300,000 shillings, and that is also the same limit that the customer has been allocated. Next, allow me to rush because the time Sam is telling me that, okay. The platinum, that is for that now. Anyone who wants now a higher card than a gold card, if your salary is more than, or your business income is more than 300,000 Kenya shillings, you get a platinum card, and it gives you so many deposits, so many benefits. One of them being ease of communication. The communication, you'll find that it will transact fast, and it also gives you now access to priority lounges or to VIP lounges when you travel abroad. For those people who are doing business, this is the card that we give. The mode of appraisal we just tell that person, you are now not an employed person, you are in business, give us registration documents, and you have to have a turnover of at least 300,000 Kenya shillings, then you can get a corporate credit card. And the good thing now with this corporate credit card is you can get as many as the company wants and as high, depending on the limits that is also available on the main card. And the card limit can also be enhanced within 6 months of application. So you can start with, let's say, about $1 million, then next time, subsequent 6 months, you can get a higher limit. Next slide, please. These are the requirements, just the ID, you complete the application form, the pay slip, that means you are employed, and then you have to be having a KCB banking relationship. The good thing is we are improving from the 3 months banking relationship to a no month banking relationship, such that you can apply from wherever you have been banking. But this one is yet to be released, but allow me to have it there. For business, 6 months banking relationship, so that we can now do a proper appraisal of the kind of business and also the size of the business that you are currently running. Next slide, please. Now we go to the prepaid cards. These are the cards that you load and pay. You do not require to have an account with us. You just need to deposit money into that card. And it is designed for that person who will say, I do not have an account with you. I want to go and transact, and I want to go abroad with money. Or I want to make a payment, online payment, but since I do not have an account with you, and I do not want someone to play games with my account, give me a card for that purpose. That is the kind of card that we give. We have got various kind of cards. Or rather, maybe, if you stop there, the requirements are an application form, KRA PIN certificate, which is a CBK requirement, and number 2, the ID or PIN. Then the third one is the application fee of 600 Kenya shillings only. You get a card. The good thing is you have a chance to choose. Do you want it embossed with your name? That one you wait for 2 days. Or do you want to go with it instant, the one that has not been embossed your name, so you go with just a plain card. But they both work the same way. Next slide, please. That is the mode of now servicing the cards. Actually, it's for all of them. That is through KCB agents, M-Pesa, internet banking, and also mobile banking. This is how the prepaid cards look like. You can see that they are supported by MasterCard, Union Pay International. Then we have got the Visa, so you choose. The customer chooses. We do not tell them that you must take MasterCard or you must take Visa or Union Pay. You can choose whichever you want. The one that you can see at the bottom left, for me it is left, but for you it will be on your right. Now, it is now the travel mate. That one is the one that we give now for business people, and those are because they do traveling a lot. However, it will work the same way as the rest. Next, please. Wow. I don't know whether you're able to see what it is, but now it is just the same link for deals. Next. Now, in case you would be interested in any of those products, let me, Raymond is around. Raymond, please raise your hand so that people can see. Yeah. Bernard, maybe he's at our booth. We have a booth outside. It is at the far right, just adjacent to the lifts. And we also have our hotline number. Bernard is at NHIF branch. Raymond, who is here with us, he's at our Capitol Hill branch. That is just near Ragati Road. Next. Wow. Thank you.